of crowns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Game number 1. Marckiemoo getting aggressive there, but not actually throwing out attacks. Instead, moves towards Use, and again, it's a fake out. They're just doing button checks.
These are going to be the characters that we're seeing from them. Yeah, I would like to see him lean a little bit more onto the orb. I think his potential to just like slow it down and like straight up just play the Radish game. Play the Radish game of find your side light side airs, play like the old school like simple hammer game, but instead of side light side air, it's hammer, so it's D-light side air. Really slow that down. But again, like slowing down Marckiemoo is like slowing down a freight train. Like it's very difficult. Even trains aren't very good at slowing down.
Yeah. They have a lot of mass behind them, so the momentum is definitely there. Marckiemoo does a really good job of just maintaining that pace, and it's like a cross-country runner, right? Like they don't go in and they're not running like I mean they could be, but they're not just the whole time running a 5-minute mile. Yeah. Instead, they're like, okay, we're going to pace this out a little bit because we know this is going to be a bit of a long one, and so that's what he's doing is he's going forward, but he's not running always sprinting forward.
Yeah, that's I think you're exactly right, because it's like Use will go kind of at one speed the whole time. Whether sometimes that's if he's gonna like run all over his opponent like he did like against Pirchi, he's gonna play things faster, but he's gonna play the similar speed the whole time. If he really wants to slow it down, he's gonna play slow the whole time. Whereas Marckiemoo will have that like now I'm jogging, now I'm walking, now I'm jogging, now I'm walking, now I'm sprinting, now I'm jogging, now I'm walking, now I'm sprinting, and that's really difficult to try to like find a comfortable area to live in.
Well, right now, he is walking towards Use, gets in there, gets that side light into the recovery, another side light into the recovery, another recovery attempted there, but Use avoids it.
I can't do his side lights, man. If I was a Gauntlet player, I'd be like, how does he sidelight like this? His sidelight has to be better than mine. Like, there's no way he's sidelighting with the same sidelight that I sidelight with.
He does a really good job. Okay. Oh, doesn't chase dodge again. Maybe you talked about earlier how the Gauntlet players haven't been doing gravity cancel downlight recovery. That might be why. I guess it's gotten a lot harder.
Dude, D-light recovery is like gone from Gauntlet lexicon.
It's like how people can't read in third person anymore or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, there's the Nair. Off stage.
Gets back on with the side air. There's the in-light. Ooh, dude, how did he build up enough damage for a Gauntlet in-light to KO just over a minute into the game?
Because he was hitting multiple sidelight recoveries. You talked about how he's able to catch Use. A lot of times, like I was trying to say, is that he's like catching Use in the air. Like he's catching him with that second half, which a lot of times that's where you want to be punishing a Gauntlet player. You want to outspace it and hit him with your anti-air like Use would do with like a Scythe Neutralite.
You see Marckiemoo just staying on the wall for a moment, then he gets back on the corner, then he starts to move towards the middle of the stage where Use feels more comfortable. He hits the in-light, sends Marky over to the wall. Marky comes back on, he hits another in-light, sends him back over to the wall.
Down sick thrown out there, taking a page out of the godly book, but Marckiemoo able to avoid it. Sidelight, side air, that will KO.
Gonna be Use's first stock of this game. Just over 2 minutes in. Both players have lost one stock. Marky's able to grab the Scythe very quickly. Okay, little bit of a burst, but then he backs up so quickly. Even after that in-light, does nothing, and then waits, and then dashes forward, then hits another in-light.
And then again, a disengage. Doesn't opt to continue the pressure on the off stage. Could have gone for a ground pound, instead wanted the stage. Marckiemoo gonna go more aggressive.
Oh, I can't believe he got the in-light hit on that. Hurtbox peeked over just a little bit too much. Had line of sight, got the connection.
Side air. Goes for the ground pound there. It's going to be the neutral light. Marckiemoo adding up that damage, and that'll do it. Side light into the recovery.
How does he do it?
One more stock left for Use.
I'm telling you, his side light is not the same as mine.
I mean, his Mordex is probably not the same as yours either. Side light, side air, not enough.
You didn't see my Mordex in a while.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I've been in the lab.
Okay.
I've not been in the lab. Dude, side air, there you go. Evening it up, but Marckiemoo been just a little bit ahead of him.
Yep. Game of horseshoes. It's all about those inches. Marckiemoo maintaining just the slightest bit of a lead. Although, looking at the damage, looks a little bit in favor of Use now. Yep, as he's getting more neutralites. Another neutralite.
Okay, he's starting to punish some of these side lights, catching them in the air with the end lights.
Ooh, okay. Use with that spot dodge, able to avoid the second side light, so he gets a second hit.
He's starting to get a little bit too overzealous with these neutral airs. Yuz is starting to find more and more punishes.
Spacing, side light, side air. It's going to disarm Marckiemoo. Yuz not going to try to weapon deny.
He happened to punish the landing in the wrong direction with the side light. Marky landed sweating right behind him. Yeah, nothing on that spot dodge because Yuz was in the middle of the stage.
Dodges down. Side air to punish the whip side light. Yuz one hit away. The neutral light not going to be that hit.
Dude, Marckiemoo recovers low, lower than like anybody else in this video game. Nice pick up.
Catches the head, peeking over the corner. That's going to be Yuz, taking game number 1.
We've seen so many scythe downlights come out over the corner today compared to like kind of usual. It seems like people just like don't do that as much anymore. A lot of them have just been like, they've been like warning downlights like, hey, don't go there.
Yeah, stay over there.
But that time, peaked up just a little bit too high. Yuz placed it perfectly. Bink.
Yeah. That's twice there where Yuz was able to catch Marckiemoo just peeking over, right? Like he hit him with that neutral light, and that time it was the down light. Yuz, he is changing up what happened, though, because this time he's on the board, whereas the last time they ran into each other, Marckiemoo just swept 3-0.
Yeah, it seems like Marckiemoo isn't able to find that like 180-degree out of phase where he's just like, okay, I'm going to attack you 2 times. You're going to get hit, get sent away. You're going to like feel comfortable with where you are. All of a sudden I'm in your face. I'm going to hit you 2 more times, send you away. All of a sudden you feel comfortable, like I'm not going to engage. Here I come again.
Well, here we go. Game number 2 over to Demon Island. Weapon spawn on the right side. Marckiemoo going to deny.
A lot of grounded moves for a very areable Yuz. Whoa.
Caught him.
Oh, this could be huge.
That was that dodge up. Recovery gets him over the corner. Marckiemoo going to get more. Ground against the down line. Weapon toss not going to hit. Ground pound, but he doesn't find the hit. Marckiemoo keeps the pressure going. Side air. Where's the weapon toss?
Oh my gosh.
Can't find the hit. Marckiemoo with basically a 0 to hero. Only a little tap on his name.
What a cool opening. Charging up the D-Sig, knowing that the hurt box was going to creep right over the corner that he could grab. Awesome. Then the extension off stage. Man, what a cool game.
Like you said, a great start here to game number 2 for Marckiemoo. Yuz backing away.
Yeah, dude, okay, now he's hitting his stride so well now.
Ooh, went for a recovery there, but now it's the downlight ground pound. Dude, Marckiemoo might just straight up 3-stock. He's so healthy.
He's in flow state right now. He's absolutely nailing everything he's going for.
You saw in the swap between games, Marckiemoo changed up the song pick. Whatever song he's playing right now, that's the song that he needs.
Great spot dodge to get through that recovery. He didn't instantly punish anything right after that.
Ground
another ground
pound. Over the corner.
Dude, he can go for these crazy options off stage now. He can be so creative.
Yuz running
it's
out
over,
movement.
right?
He got the touch. Gets back up safely. Marckiemoo can't continue it, but he's still got a lot of damage there. Yuz side light, side air. Marckiemoo gets past the down air.
Again, these low recoveries from Marckiemoo are working out really well, especially here on Demon Island. There's the ground pound. That's a 3-stock for the savior of North America against the current world champion like it's nothing.
Our North American dream is real. Our world champion just got 3-stocked after winning the previous game. Marckiemoo with a fantastic adjustment.
He just couldn't steer that ground pound far enough to get that hit to get the KO, but he still secured it. The distraction of the weapon toss, the hitbox as it comes down. Dude, Marckiemoo is getting really creative here in this set against Yuz. Destruction is right.
Dude, he got hit once and then took the entirety of Yuz's stock.
Yeah, you see a lot of long, flat areas, even beyond that first part, where he's just taking no damage whatsoever. He just absolutely nailed everything. Everything he was going for felt like it hit. Anything he missed, he wasn't getting punished for.
And that's brutal for Yuz because none of his weapons broke into triple-digit damage. All of his weapons were in double digits. The most he got was 78 damage on the orb. Fortress of Lions here for game number 3. Use really taking his time to pick up that initial weapon, but Marckiemoo starting off with the aggression again. Hits a ground pound. Use gonna fall.
Dude, he does it again. I'm telling you, man, that movement speed really helps him stick to Use.
He's doing such a good job getting aggression on someone who is very hard to get aggressive against.
Anytime Use wants to like jump up high and shark away and disengage, Marckiemoo is right on his heels. And Use isn't able to do like what he was doing earlier where it's like, oh, I'm gonna run away and then all of a sudden I'm gonna turn around and throw out a side. Like, no, he's just on the back foot the entire time. And it's not to set a trap. It's not to bait the opponent. He's just like literally running away.
A little bit of a slowdown there. Neither one of them willing to swing. Oh, again, Marckiemoo wanting to get aggressive, wants to go off stage with that ground pound. Use this time managed to get back onto the stage, but not for long. Dude, nairs and snares. I thought he was going to go for the nair reversal so that he could keep Use off stage.
He feels confident enough to go off stage like that, throw out a GCN light.
Not enough. There's that low recovery like you were talking about.
Yeah, that's going to stop those D-lights from coming in. As you recover back to the stage, you peak up just a little bit too high. The low recoveries, and Use is almost certainly not going to engage with it. He hasn't done it all day. He's definitely not been a huge edge guarder for most of his entire time here at the Spring Royale. Does punish that landing with a sidelight side air. In a better spot, certainly, than he was last game, but he's about 100 damage behind.
Ooh, was trying to deny that weapon pickup. Unfortunately, couldn't get down to it in time.
Nice pickup.
There's and snares.
Can he punish the landing again?
Nope.
He actually moves off stage for that one.
Gave a lot of breathing room to Marckiemoo. That down air from Marckiemoo puts him off stage, but he was sweat beating. He's still got the wall touch, so he should be good. And yeah, that's going to be a disengage from Use.
Then he goes back in, at least to throw that weapon toss down, then goes back to the main stage to pick up the orb. The unarmed chase from Marckiemoo.
Ooh, okay. Use starting to get aggressive. Knows that Marckiemoo has no weapon. There's a good spot for him. Continuing the denial.
Where's down heavy? Oh. Yeah, there it is. Knew that one was coming for sure.
Saw it coming, and it will connect. Use down to his final stock here in game number 3. Where's the weapon spawn? Because Use is not going to do a down heavy of his own.
Man, Use is just able to grab an in-light. He's done a pretty good job of making the lead a lot smaller. Like, he has Marckiemoo and KO damage. Ooh, it's close.
He's trying to get away from Marckiemoo. Still gets that wall touch, doesn't hit the nair.
Dude, like Marckiemoo will be in sweat beats and he's still chasing with neutral airs. He's still looking for everything he can get. He's wringing Use out like a washcloth.
It's crazy because, like you said, he'll be in sweat beats. He'll go for like a gravity cancel neutral light miss and still be pressuring
yeah,
Use.
Right? Dude, he's a golden child. Stingray was right. He's a golden child.
Marckiemoo currently up 2-1. Over Use. He won 3-0 in the round robin, might win 3-1 here in our double elimination phase.
Oh my gosh. Then the touch, then he goes back in. Here's the down heavy, yep, there it is. GC Inlight into the recovery. That one was a 2-stock. He went from a 3-stock to a 2-stock. Wild.
Amazing plays coming out from Marckiemoo. You can see again like how long he was able to extend each of these stocks in comparison to Use.
And look at the damage that he's losing them in compared to Use. Like the peaks are so much higher on Marckiemoo's stock compared to all 3 of Use's.
Definitely a tough spot for Use. Currently 2-1 in favor of Marckiemoo. Use likely wants that game 4 to win, so you can go to game 5.
3, 2, 1.
First Air Temple we've seen this weekend, I think.
Yeah. I think that's true. We've seen a couple of Miami Domes, but I don't think we've seen a Western Air Temple.
Dude,
Ooh,
he's already going in like this. And that's what I'm talking about. He's able to keep the pressure up so much on Use that like any backing up Use wants to do isn't just like him playing defensively or like goading his opponent into like a bad spot. It's him being like, please get away from me. I don't want to fight you anymore.
Yeah, he's just trying to get that breathing room, and Marckiemoo not allowing any of it.
It's pure survival instinct coming out from Wes. The weapon toss, then the sidelight in. There's the neutral air, the GC Inlight pickup.
No recovery, not going to connect. Weapon spawn on the left side. Downlight misses the recovery, man. That's why Gauntlet players aren't doing it anymore. Neutral light, not gonna KO.
Marckiemoo looking for a way to land. Yu's completely shutting him out of all of it. Anytime he gets close to the ground, he's catching a side light, he's catching an in light.
Nice. Not quite enough, but the weapon's
weapon toss.
active.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a play from Marckiemoo. The up toss, neutral air for the KO off the weapon toss.
Dude, he's Twitter clipping as consistent KO options.
Yeah.
Like, he's different. They actually don't make them like him. They broke the mold when they made Marckiemoo.
Just built different, goes off stage, gravity cancel, neutral light into the recovery. Spot dodge over the side light. Marckiemoo just looking for more damage here as he's already gotten a stock off of Yu. Side light, side air. That'll KO.
Good answer. Just about 100 damage behind. If he can hopefully keep Marckiemoo weapon starved, that at least like lowers the damage output potential that Marckiemoo has. That, oh, okay, he's just gonna grab that right out of the air real quick. Yu didn't have even a single second to deny that weapon spawn.
There, downlight. Okay. Went for the downlight follow-up, looking for more damage instead of control. Side light, side air. Now he wants that stage control.
Oh, got the bottom side of the D-light. On the grounded Marckiemoo. Okay. Uses all of a sudden turn this around. He has
Side
just
air.
a bit of a damage lead, and now he has the stock lead.
Can he get more?
Stick with the orb.
Marckiemoo started off strong. In the last game, used the orb for 49% of it, was able to put out 231 damage versus the 178 he took.
Playing around the soft platform, then the retreat back to middle stage.
Ooh. Okay, Use goes for the turnaround, doesn't get the second. Neutral light, down air. Use finding some good taps. Just off the mark, and Marckiemoo gonna hit the recovery after the side light.
The footsie games between these two are so intense. Even like some of the moves are hitting so late that the player doesn't think they're going to hit, and then they make the connection and they're not even really able to follow up off of it because they didn't expect it to hit. Okay. Yu's getting some momentum on his side, has Marckiemoo in the orange, sending him over. This could be huge. This could be the start of this game.
Yu's not going to go for an N-Sig or anything to punish that soft platform landing. Instead, just lets Marckiemoo come back down the neutral light. The side air. Yu's ties things up. It's going to be 2-2.
This could be the start of what Yu's needs to pull this game of tug of war between the two back in his favor. And in this set, we're going to game 5. Let's check out these replays. There's the down air. Here's the Twitter clip setup. Boom, boom. Neutral air locks him in place. He's right up against the wall. And then comes the, I can't even remember what they're called, but it's when they shoot like rods down in like sci-fi. I can't even remember what they're called.
You're talking about, not a Gauss cannon.
Nope.
It's the thing with the magnets, right?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Or like you're talking about like the gravity, like the the metal rod is so heavy.
You just drop like a rod of steel.
Yeah.
From space.
Game
and
5.
It impacts.
Marckiemoo versus Use. No character swaps. Use was able to use the orb for 70% of that last game. That's likely going to be the main pick here.
He's got to stick with the orb. He's doing so much better with the orb compared to his scythe. And he's able to deal with both weapons with it.
Dodges through that down air. Could have been bad if he got caught. Marckiemoo swaps over to the gauntlets. Just off the mark.
So much time before that commitment from Marckiemoo, and even then, it required Use to throw out a move. He went all the way from the right corner, over Use all the way to the left side.
Marckiemoo finding more hits, gets that neutral light off the neutral air. Goes a little low there, expecting Use to be a little bit underneath him. Red wrong. Use hits that side air. Once again, just going to try to tap away at Marckiemoo.
His ability to go from the wall, snapping to the stage, and then side-lighting. I don't know if he's side-lighting to use it for the movement to like get away and into the air without like burning a dodge or anything like that, or if he's like expecting Use to be back in center stage. Because I think both answers aren't bad. I think potentially both are good.
Could just be both. Maybe built like that. Recovery, going to be the KO, on to use. Got the juggle. He wants the gauntlets. That seems to be the play. It seemed like his scythe wasn't as good. He used it only 34% in the last game, where he was only able to put out 95 damage.
He was setting up some good potential edge guards on it, and he was doing a good job of sending Marckiemoo over to the wall, but pretty much everything on stage, it really felt like he was doing so much more with the orb, which is why, dude, you see him on the soft platform floating above, not wanting to engage against Marckiemoo with the weapon disadvantage.
Sweating.
This could be huge. This could be the stock here. Oh,
he got
barely
past.
missed the down air.
Oh, Yuz decided to go a little aggressive there. Tried to catch Marckiemoo coming back onto the stage. He is in the red. Yuz does want this stock off of Marckiemoo. Side air. Okay, Yuz able to tie things up.
He finally got that first stock. That was like 2 minutes and 15 seconds into this game. Marckiemoo able to grab the gauntlets. He's trying to dash in and then jump, go for these neutral airs. He takes back-to-back inlights from Yuz.
Yuz likely was trying to go for a dash back, turnaround downlight, just didn't hit the downlight in the right direction. Yuz missing some neutral airs. Okay. Oh, man.
Oh, you heard at the start of it
He
come
wanted
out.
the ground pound. His side light not going to hit. Marckiemoo finding more connections here onto Yuz.
Marckiemoo has just the smallest lead right now.
What a crazy ground pound on stage, though. Yuz goes a little over aggressive. Side lights off stage. There's no weapon spawn for either of them, but it's going to be Marckiemoo who picks it up.
Yeah, see these weapon tosses coming in from Marckiemoo, and I'm worried that like one of them's going to hit. He's going to find a KO move. Yuz might shut him down before that happens. The low recovery's coming out.
Yuz starting to recognize he knows Marckiemoo's been going low. Yuz is trying to be a little bit more aggressive here. Backs up as Marckiemoo's coming in. Hits another side air. Still not enough. Neutral sig not going to hit. Side air not going to KO. Weapon toss not going to hit. This is second stocks.
He just needs the right weapon toss into recovery option. I feel like it's coming any day now.
Misses the dare.
Oh, this is one of the first time Yuz is really going in that deep.
He doesn't swing on the whiff neutral light. Yuz, he's so scared. It's just another side air. Finally gets the stock. It's going to put Marckiemoo into final stocks.
You really are seeing Yuz recognize the Marckiemoo really low recovery. Before it was just like a free recovery for Marckiemoo because Yuz was not going to press off stage. He's definitely not going to press that low. But now he's starting to do it just a little bit more. He got away with the last one.
Ooh, misses the side light. Marckiemoo not able to punish. He doesn't go to the soft platform. That recovery will do it. Final stocks. Plenty of health on Marckiemoo's side. This can go either direction.
Game 5, it's all coming down to this one for the winner's bracket life of both of these players.
And this is winner's semis. Like, this is a qualifier for winner's final. And it's coming down to the last 3 minutes.
Oh.
Both of them last stock game 5.
Oh.
Marckiemoo finding a little bit more hits. Yuz not going to go for the neutral air after the recovery. Gets past it.
Yeah, now you just saw that like turnaround ground pound where he like bounces off the stage and then goes down. He's doing that with Scythe earlier. Now we're seeing him do it with gauntlets.
Oh, Yuz. Finding some more momentum, throws out the side light, gets himself disarmed. Marckiemoo's got the gauntlets.
If he can play the weapon starve game, that could be so helpful for Yuz. He's not able to get it.
Doesn't hit the side light. This time he will. Side light again. Neutral light. That's a burn dodge. Doesn't hit the side light. Side sig's gonna whip Marckiemoo.
No.
Side light drops. Or his side air drops.
It sends him over and he got stuck on the wall.
Oh, there's the weapon.
He grabs the weapon.
Down sig, he's
Bro.
crazy.
Oh, the double side light.
Just reads slightly wrong there.
Yuz
Dodges
is too
up.
afraid to punish these. He just wants to get away. No way! Marckiemoo did it in Game 5 against Yuz, sending him down to the elimination bracket.
Hit him with the weapon toss, gravity canceled, downlight, recovery. Marckiemoo clutches it out. What a sigh of relief. The most emotion he's shown all day.
Dude, if he was gonna, how many D-Light recoveries did we see him with?
He goes straight to the bathroom.
He's gotta
He's like,
leave
I
the
got